I don't know about you, but I think it's time for you to become the woman that he can't forget. I know that you can become the person that he's chasing after. To be so confident, to be so magnetic, to be so self-aware, and to respect yourself so much that other people can't help but wanting to be in your life. Feeling so beautiful, feeling playful, feeling feminine, being able to be free and authentic to such an extreme that people automatically respect you and people automatically are attracted to you. In this energy, you don't get angry with people, you get sad. When your feelings are hurt, you express your emotions. You don't become hard and angry and try to take your anger out on others and try to make others feel the pain that you feel. No, you express how you feel. Expressing your emotions is actually really feminine because you're allowing yourself to feel how you feel. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable and show your emotions, and by doing that, then you're able to feel better afterwards and you're more likely to be able to get what you want. Being feminine is not about being right all the time. It's not about having the last word. It's about getting what you want. It's about being authentic to yourself. It's about allowing yourself to be vulnerable and free and still getting the outcome that you want. Think about it like this. If you approach someone and you're yelling at them and screaming at them and calling them out, their initial reaction is to get defensive against you. It's a very masculine approach to go forward and attack someone verbally or physically or emotionally in some way. That kind of approach creates a lot of resistance, especially as a woman, because you're trying to be someone you're not. And you really don't actually feel angry. You feel sad. And you think that the way you express it has to be through forcing the other person to change. But that's not what it's about. It's about expressing how you feel and setting those boundaries for yourself so that way you only allow people into your life that are going to respect you and that are going to honor you. When you're approaching life as the woman that he's going to chase, you're not approaching life from a place of anger, from a place of resentment. You're approaching life from a place of joy. If someone does something to upset you, you express that. It's a lot easier to come to someone and say that you feel upset, expressing how you're sad about something or how something hurt you. The other person is a lot more likely to actually listen to you and hear you out because you're not attacking them. You're expressing how you feel. So communicating your emotions in a feminine way means keeping it focused on how you feel. So instead of externalizing blame and trying to change someone else or trying to say that someone else is responsible for making you angry or making you do something or feel some type of way, you're not blaming the other person. You're saying how you feel. You're speaking from your perspective and you're respecting yourself. So if you're constantly with someone who puts you in situations where you're always feeling sad, where you're always feeling hurt, it is okay for you to walk away. It is okay for you to say, listen, I'm really hurt. I don't like feeling hurt. I like to be in an environment where I feel safe and secure, and this is not it. You don't have to argue with them to try to change them, because a confident feminine woman isn't sitting here trying to chase after men and trying to make them behave. She's not. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She knows what she wants for her life. And as soon as she sees that someone else isn't willing to respect that, they're not willing to live up to that, she's okay removing herself. She still feels the emotion, she still feels sad, but she's not going to stay there and suffer and then try to also torture the other person into changing, because that's not fair. It's not fair for you to be in someone's life and constantly try to change them. Just like it's not fair for them to try to change you, it's not fair for you to try to change them. So just as much as you need to value yourself and your boundaries, if someone else has shown you they're not willing to change, that's a boundary, and you need to respect that, and you need to remove yourself from the situation. Being the woman he can't forget isn't just about how you interact with other people. It really has to do with how you live within yourself, how much you respect yourself. People are going to treat you how you treat yourself. So if you want to attract more valuable relationships, start treating yourself like you are more valuable. How do you treat something that is very expensive? You take care of it, you always keep it clean, you always present it well, you always appreciate it, because to you, this thing is very valuable, it's very expensive. Well, what if you are the most expensive thing? How would you treat yourself? You have to start thinking about it from that perspective, because when you start pampering yourself and following through with the promises you make, investing in your growth, investing in your own ideas, in your own creativity, doing the things that take you to the next level, that makes you magnetic. That makes you expensive. That makes you valuable. And so when other people see you, they don't just see what you look like, they don't just see your job title, they don't just see the surface level things. They see the effort and the care that you put into yourself. And so subconsciously, whether they know it or not, they automatically respect you more. They automatically see you as more valuable, because they know that if you're willing to put in that much effort and care into yourself, then you're also going to put that same love and care into your relationships, into everything that you do. And so people will want to be around you and also put care into you because they see how much value you bring already. By the way, if you feel like you're ready for the next level, I help women just like you elevate their approach to love, life, and business so you can get to your next level as soon as possible. If this interests you, then go to selfgrowthcoaching.com. Being the woman he can't forget is also about being someone who isn't so concerned with what everyone thinks. You don't seek approval from the people around you or the people on the internet or the people that watch you. You seek approval from something deeper. Maybe it's from God, maybe it's from the divine, maybe it's from your higher self or your purpose in life or your vision for life or your desires, your values, your goals. Wherever you get this inspiration from, it's valid, but you seek approval from that. You don't turn to everyone around you and ask for everyone's opinion because you understand that not everyone's opinion is valid to you. You understand that you can't take opinions and criticisms from people that don't have the reality that you want. And because you don't seek approval from everyone else, you're less judgmental. People feel safe around you. People feel like you have a strong character, you know what you want, you're clear about your desires, you don't take everyone's opinion into consideration, you don't take everyone's judgments. And therefore, you don't judge others either. You allow others to be themselves. You observe others carefully. You listen to them. You let them speak. You hear them and understand them for who they are. And then from there, you're able to decide, okay, is this someone that I want to be in my life or not? When you approach life like this, when you're not trying to force others to fit your mold and you're just observing people for who they are, you give yourself a lot of space to be authentic, and you also give others a lot of space to be authentic, because not everyone is going to like you, not everyone is going to agree with you, especially now in the age of social media. Like, everyone's going to have an opinion, everyone's going to feel like you have to hear their opinion and you have to agree with their opinion. But you don't. You get to be authentic to who you are, and you don't listen to everyone talking about you. In fact, people will honestly talk about you, and that's something that you have to get used to because you're kind of a big deal. If you're still watching, go ahead and leave a star emoji in the comments so I know who's a star. I love you. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.